get rid of me while I talk about my ex. Okay, so like, the whole relationship was like pretty weird because how it started is that I told my best friend that doesn't go to the school that I went at the time, but she used to go, so like he knew her. She texted him and was trying to get him to get with me, and then it finally worked. So like she got us together. We were going pretty good. He used to always like do like these weird little pranks and stuff, but like it was never anything bad. So like I didn't really see anything as a red flag or anything, but we were going good until like there was a whole bunch of mean girls in my school, and like these just group of girls just literally hated me so much, and I was on their basketball team, so they hated me. And it's because one of their friends was like my ex-best friend, and she told them all like that I was like a bad person, even though she was in the wrong. She just didn't want to admit to it, so they all like hated me. So they all started making up rumors about me, and like ones I don't even want to say on here because it's like so rude, like what the heck. And they were telling my boyfriend, and it was insane. And literally one time, this kid in my class, he sits next to me, he was like a nerd or whatever, he forgot to do his homework. So I was like, hey, I can give you the answers. And then my boyfriend, he got so mad at me. He was like, it's so weird how you were asking him for answers and stuff. Like, I just want to be a nice person and give him my answers. And he had this whole chat with me about, like, how I can't be touchy with my girlfriends. Like, I'm a physical touch person. Like, I just like giving my friends hugs. I don't understand why it affects you so much. And then he started believing all the rumors that people were saying about me. And I was like, that's not true. Why are you believing these people that literally have a history of hating me over your own girlfriend that I've literally been trustworthy to you since day one? So then while we were having that conversation, keep in mind this is all happening on Snapchat because he couldn't talk to me in person. He literally just broke up with me. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? That I was like shocked. I was like, we've been through so much worse in our relationship. I don't understand why we can't just talk this through. It's obviously a misunderstanding if you're just believing rumors about me. And then after we broke up, he literally tried to gaslight me because I posted something about me not being single anymore. And then he messaged me. He was like, hey, I would really like appreciate it if you wouldn't tell people that we broke up because I did something to you or anything, because I don't want to ruin my reputation or anything. That's like the whole reason he wanted to be with me, because he cared about his reputation so much that he didn't want to be with someone that was getting bullied because of all the rumors. Like, I can't believe he was asking me to defend him because he broke up with me. He was like, you should just say we broke up for the best and we're on good terms and everything because I don't want people hating me. What? It was literally your fault. I didn't do anything. Yeah, so then I cried for a day and then I didn't care because I knew it was his fault and it wasn't my fault. So yeah, that's the story time. Bye.
Get ready with me for a fight. So basically, this girl wants to fucking fight me, y'all. Like, if you know me at school, I'm like one of the sweetest people. Like, I mind my business. I don't talk to anybody. Like, I have my 4 friends that I talk to all day. No, 5 that I talk to all day. If you don't see me talking to them, then I have my headphones in and I'm minding my business. So there's this girl. Not gonna say names. We're just gonna call her Mia. So y'all remember yesterday how I was talking about Sam and how he's a hoe, right? And how I wanted to mess with him, but he didn't want a relationship, basically. So I stopped talking to him. So I forgot to say good morning. Good morning. I was just too excited to tell this story. So he used to mess with this other girl named Bree before he started to mess with me. And Bree got really sad that, because she really liked him. And so she got really sad that he didn't want to, like, be in a relationship with her, basically. So when he started messing with me, she got mad at me. So Miss Girl is mad at me, and she was like, and Simone was kissing on my boyfriend. First of all, baby, I didn't even kiss him. I never put my hand, that boy never put a hand on me. I never put a hand on that boy. So where did you get kissed at from? Because that never happened. So let me get into like what happened yesterday. So I was minding my business, and every little so often when I am in the mood, I go into the bathroom to see how I look, just to see if I have something on my face or something. So I go into the bathroom, and she happens to walk in before me. So I walk into the bathroom, and she happens to walk in before me, and I'm just checking myself in the bathroom, because every so often I just go in the bathroom and to see how I look. And she happens to go in before me. She says, when I walk in there, she says, "I'm not gonna deal with this bitch," and walks out. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, babes. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's not talking about me. So then I get out the bathroom, I'm walking to my class, and she goes and says, she talking all this shit, but she not gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna have to go to part 2. Sorry.
Get ready with me for a sleepover while I tell you guys how I got jumped at my last sleepover. Just kidding, y'all thought I got jumped? But I almost did actually get jumped, but this was like a couple years ago, so let me tell you guys the story. So this was like in like 4th or 5th grade, I can't really remember, and we had like a big friend group. It was like 6 of us, and we all decided to have a sleepover at this one girl's house. Joe, we were the friend group that always argued and then got back cool. So our messy selves at one sleepover, all in one house, yeah, something was definitely about to happen. Okay, so basically as soon as we get there, it was cool at first, and then of course 2 of the girls start arguing. I don't even know why. Me being the messy person I am, I start recording and they're not even fighting, like they're just arguing. So girl, put your phone down. But then again, I was in like 4th grade, so if anything popped off, I was just gonna record. So once they start arguing, then they started getting physical. Like they started punching and hitting each other, and they start fighting. Once they're done, I don't know what they were doing. You could just see me I was just in the corner just recording. Like, I don't know. One of the girls that got punched in the stomach and can barely breathe, she was huffing and puffing. She starts getting mad at me, talking about some, Kyle, put your phone down, why are you recording? Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have been recording because it was very unnecessary, but girl, don't take your anger out on me just because you got punched in the stomach. My best friend, Erica, she was recording as well. And so she goes to Erica and was like, "You too, girl. I don't know why both of y'all are recording." Da-da-da-da. And she started walking up on us. I'm just like, girl, is it that serious? Like, calm down. Like, we're not gonna send it to nobody. And the other girl rises up because she was on the ground just getting beat up. And she's like, "Yeah, I don't know why y'all are recording da-da-da." Huh? Girl, wasn't y'all just fighting? Don't try to game up on me and my best friend. So they start walking up into our faces. We're going back and forth, arguing, and then her mom comes downstairs. Mom tells us to shut it down, go to bed, and we turn on a movie and just go to bed because it was just too much going on. The next morning, she has this like event. I'm just like, okay, if you had an event, then why are you having a sleepover the day before? And then the next morning, she leaves us at her house. 5 of us are in the house, home alone, in her house. And she got mad at us because we didn't clean up. Left us at your house. But now I'm best friends with the girl, so Adriana, I love you so much. Don't get offended, girl. It's just a story time. But yeah, guys. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all, for the gospel.
Get ready with me to confront my ex-best friend about linking up with my ex-boyfriend. For quick context, me and my ex-boyfriend broke up about a month ago, and me and my ex-best friend stopped being friends about a literal week ago. So me and my ex-best friend stopped being friends over something so fucking stupid, but she would not, budge. She clearly did not want to be friends with me anymore, so I was like, fine, whatever. And for whatever reason, she doesn't unadd me on Snapchat, and I'm just thinking, okay, is this a sign that we're gonna be friends again, or, what the fuck is she doing this for? Fast forward 2 days after me and her stopped being friends, she posts a picture on her story of her hand and a boy's hand. Holding hands together, right? And I am sat there thinking to myself, damn, that hand that she's holding looks really fucking familiar. So at this point, I go on my ex-boyfriend's Insta and find the exact same picture that was on her Snap story on his Insta. And at this point, I'm literally thinking, what the actual fuck is he doing holding her hand? This is not normal. So I message her on Snapchat and I'm like, hey, why the fuck are you with my ex-boyfriend? And she's like, why the fuck are you, like, stalking me and him? Like, it's actually weird. And I'm like, babe, like, you're posting it everywhere. He's posting it everywhere. And obviously at this point, I'm getting really, really fucking vexed. I'm, like, arguing with her really badly. And she says to me, if you have an issue or you want to find out anything, meet me at this area. I'm not going to say the area tomorrow. And today is tomorrow. And I'm just like, of course I want to know what you're doing with him. So sure, I'll meet you in the fucking area. Like, I don't care. And so she sends me the Addy and she's like, pull up there tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I will pull up. And like, I'm not gonna lie, obviously I'm gonna pull up. I don't want to fight her. I don't want to argue with her. I just want to know what she's doing with my ex-boyfriend. Like, this is just not her at all. I know her and I want to know why she's changed. We were meant to be meeting in around an hour, but the area is like half an hour from my house, so I'm gonna get my mom to drive me to the area, obviously. I'm just praying that we can resolve everything today because I don't want to argue with her. She's my literal best friend. Even if we're not on talking terms right now, she is my best friend. But obviously, she wants to play frenemies. Honestly, I'm praying for two things, which is that I get an explanation as to why she's hanging out with my ex-boyfriend and that me and her can be friends again. I'm honestly just praying for a good outcome out of the situation, but at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, so whatever happened is obviously happening for a reason. I will either update you guys later or tomorrow. Love you guys so much. Bye!